Welcome to Palakile for a night that defined the word bittersweet. It was the final Super 8 clash of Group 2, Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. The scenario was simple but brutal. Pakistan didn't just need a win, they needed a massive win. To leapfrog New Zealand and snatch a semi-final spot, they had to defeat the hosts by at least 65 runs, or more specifically, restrict Sri Lanka to 147 or fewer. For Sri Lanka, it was about pride in front of a roaring home crowd. Captain Dasun Shanaka won the toss and chose to bowl, setting the stage for an absolute run fest. The Pakistan powerhouse first innings. Pakistan came out with a point to prove. Dropping Babar Azam was a massive call, but the new opening pair of Sahibzada Farhan and Fakhar Zaman justified it instantly. They didn't just bat, they demolished. Together, they stitched a 176-run opening stand, the highest in T20 World Cup history. Fakhar Zaman was a whirlwind, smashing 84 off just 42 balls. But the man of the hour was Farhan. He struck a magnificent century off 60 balls, becoming the first player ever to hit 200s in a single T20 World Cup edition, while also breaking Virat Kohli's record for the most runs in a single tournament. At 176 for 0 in the 16th over, Pakistan looked set for 240. But then, the collapse happened. Sri Lanka's Dilshan Madushanka and captain Dasun Shanaka triggered a stunning slide. Pakistan lost 8 wickets for just 34 runs in the final 4 overs, finishing at 212 for 8. It was still a huge total, but the momentum had shifted. Now, the math was clear. Sri Lanka needed 213 to win, but if they reached 148, Pakistan's World Cup dream would officially end. The chase and the line in the sand. The chase began with early fireworks and early tragedy for the hosts. Patham Nissanka fell early to Naseem Shah, and when Abrar Ahmed tore through the middle order with 3 for 23, Sri Lanka found themselves at 101 for 5. Pakistan fans were starting to believe. They needed just 5 more wickets before the score hit 148. But Pavan, Rathnayake and Dasun Shanaka had other plans. They put on a 61-run stand, and in the 16th over, a roar went up. Not for a win, but for a number. Sri Lanka crossed 148, and just like that, Pakistan were mathematically eliminated from the World Cup. The final over thriller. Even with qualification gone, the match turned into a classic. It came down to the final over, 28 runs needed. Shaheen Afridi versus Dasun Shanaka. First ball, 4. Second ball, 6. Third ball, 6. Fourth ball, 6. Palakile was shaking. 6 runs needed off 2 balls. Shaheen, under immense pressure, nailed a dot ball on the 5th. On the final delivery, a wide Yorker. Shanaka left it, hoping for a wide, but the umpire called it fair. A dot ball to finish. The conclusion. Pakistan won the match by 5 runs, but they lost the war. They head home on net run rate while New Zealand advances to the semi-finals. A record-breaking century for Farhan, a heroic 76 not out from Shanaka, and a game that reminded us why we love this sport. Pakistan wins the night, but the World Cup moves on without them. That was your match highlight.